Eiler and Shea bring the field to the Ironworkers start zone. Dan Hunkley has the green flag in hand. We are feature racing at the action track. Shea, Crummert, Eiler, 3 wide for the lead. Give it to Shea down the backstretch. Crummert to the inside. Shea going to rip the lip on the outside. Off of turn 4, leading lap 1 will be the 14S of Justin Shea. Inside as Crummert leads lap 2. Crummert real strong on the bottom off of turn 2. Will pull way down the backstretch into 3. Murdoch right there in 61. 3-car battle for 4th. Ooh, Thomas and Shingledecker, both of them over the cushion. Thomas loses 1 spot. Jeremiah loses about 5 or 6. Shea 4th, Austin Eiler 5th. Cipriano and King battle for 6th. Here comes Will Thomas in 9 after going over the hill in turn 4. Shea and Eiler side by side for 3rd. Car around in turn 3 and 4, caution out. The 10 of Darren Gallagher over the cushion. Crummert on the gas, we're green. Drag race into turn 1 and 2. Crummert on the bottom, Murdoch on the outside, down the back stretch, still side by side. Garrett will pull ahead by a car length as they enter turn 3. Ooh, Crummert pushes through the middle of 3 and 4. He'll still lead as Swartzlander now battle for 2nd in car 6. Rex King Jr. up to 4th in 165. Swartzlander and King. Ooh, Swartzlander a little sideways off of 4. Give Rex King Jr. the runner-up spot. Crummert, King, Rex King Jr. trying to rip the lip down the backstretch. Crummert on the bottom. King on the inside. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Man, battles all over the speedway. Battle for the lead as Rex King Jr. shows his nose on the outside of of Crummert. Cooter now going to follow Crummert as Crummert changes the line to the top. 4 to go with 3 cars ahead of them. Still a 3-car battle for 4th between Cipriano, Murdoch, and Rogalski. Down the backstretch now. Crummert going to clear Sean Kozar. He's got Macy Adamick and a caution. Braden Beatty in B4 spinning over here in turn 4, caution out. 4-lap dash to the finish. We're on, Crummert on the gas, we're green. Switch lanes on the restart. Crummert to the outside. Try to slide up in front of King down the backstretch. Rex King Jr. leads. Crummert to his inside off of turn 4. Swartzlander 3rd. Rogalski up to 4th and 13. Battle for 2nd, won by Swartzlander by half a car length. Down the back straightaway. He won here on Sunday. Rex King Jr. will come from 9th and pick up another Diehl Automotive Big Block Modified feature victory. Cooter to victory lane in 165. Brian Swartzlander 2nd, Garrett Crummert 3rd, Rick Rogalski 4th, and Jeremiah Shingledecker 5th.
Good run by Derek Hauk. He'll pass AJ Flick down the backstretch. Flick heads to the high side and he'll lead lap 1. Terrific start by Derek Hauk, but an even better run through the top side of 3 and 4 for AJ Flick. He leads the opening lap. If you were here early, I told you Ryan Newton is a gasser in that 66. Really impressed me out of Port Royal a few weeks ago. He's got 2nd. Carl Bowser is 3rd, past Hauk. Whatever Hauk had on that opening lap has quickly gone away as he's shuffled back to 4th here by Newton and then Bowser. Last week's feature winner Dan Kerriger is up to 5th. AJ already reeling in the tail of the field on the 5th lap. Caution on the speedway, you got a spinner in turn 4. Flick in a single file restart can start between the 2 orange cones in turn 4. That's the Ironworkers restart zone. We are back to green. Ryan Newton on the move down the backstretch, trying to reel in your defending track champion. Newton and Bowser follow Flick into the high side of 1 and 2. Another caution on the speedway. Once again for the 4J of Jam and Johnny Malik. It is not Jam and Johnny's night. Friday's feature winner, Dan Kurger. Flick to the high side. Newton rolls the bottom of turn 1. Clean air still in front of AJ Flick. Ryan Newton with a good run off the bottom of 2. He's 3 car lengths behind as they head into 3 and 4. Ryan Newton on the bottom. Flick up and over the cushion. Ryan Newton to the lead. Flick gathers it back in and will stay green, but we have a new leader, Ryan Newton. 3 cars jumped the cushion that time. That cushion is gone off of turn 4. We see that often in turn 2. Wegenwald rips the lip of 1 and 2. He's going to try to get his lap back from Newton, but slides off the backstretch. Gathers it back up, and we once again stay green. 4 laps to go for Ryan Newton. AJ Flick trying to cut into that lead. 2.79 seconds. Davy Jones slowed down the backstretch, but into 3 and 4 for the final time. Lernerville Speedway debut will be a checkered flag for Australian Ryan Newton. Kenny Schultenbrand digs the bottom of 1 and 2 and leads the field down the backstretch. Hirsch already shuffled back to 4th. Ferree and Flinner both get around. Kenny Schultenbrand leads the opening lap. Tyler Dietz on the move now around Hirsch. He was real fast in his heat race earlier tonight. Good battle between Schultenbrand, Ferree, and Dietz. Dietz up into 4th. Out. Caution on the speedway. Will Britsky is spun to a stop on the front straightaway. 2 laps in, 23 to go. Michael Norris already up to 9th on that caution, which is 2 laps in. Rolls the bottom, gets Schneider and Dillinger down the backstretch. Dietz slides off the back straightaway. He'll lose several spots. We stay green. Norris went from 9th to 7th on that restart. Out front, Kenny Schultenbrand leads Alex Ferree and Colton Flinner. Norris bounced off that inside berm just like he did in the heat race there. Straighten it back up though. Maybe Mikey should have kept the green car out. Five laps in the books. Kenny Schultenbrand still leads ahead of Alex Ferree, and a good battle between him and Colton Flinner for that 2nd spot. Well, diamond move that time for Michael Norris, trying different lines. Good run down the backstretch. He slides underneath Tyler Dietz. Right across the back bumper of Ferree and the front nose of Tyler Dietz. Michael Norris the 4th. Ethan Thompson slowed down the backstretch. Norris underneath Alex Ferree. Thompson pulls into the infield. We stay green. Michael Norris officially into 3rd on lap 17. He's more than a straightaway behind Kenny Schultenbrand, though, as he comes to the flag stand, a complete lap 18, 7 laps to go. Oh, Kenny Schultenbrand spins coming off of turn 4. We stay green. Colton Flinner zips around. 21 laps in the books. A new leader, not officially yet. Kenny got it past the flag stand first. Down the backstretch, Colton Flinner is your leader. Lyle's on the bottom of the preferred line of Kenny Schultenbrand. He slides up in front of your leaders officially at the flag stand with 3 laps to go. Colton Flinner is your new leader. Here comes the crusher, Michael Norris. He'll head to the high side of 3 and 4 and try to drive around Schultenbrand and Lyle. 1 lap to go for Colton Flinner.
Yellow, turn 1.
2 laps to go. Flinner and Schultenbrand back on the gas. Good restart for the 8 train. He's back to 3rd. He'll head to the high side of 1 and 2 ahead of Norris. Colton Flinner. Oh, contact between Schultenbrand and Ferree. Ferree was about to make a run under Flinner. Flinner comes to the white flag as your leader. Contact up on the cushion, just a little bit between Ferree and Norris. At the stripe that time, it was Flinner, Ferree, Schultenbrand, and Norris. Norris up into 2nd. Ferree crosses under and passes him down the backstretch. As they battle for 2nd, Colton Flinner drives away, and he will win his feature here at Lernerville Speedway. Wild Bill Sweeney leads the field down the backstretch. Jake Dietz, Joey Zambati right there battling for 2nd. Joey Zambati creeps up on the infield berm, but Wild Bill leads the opening lap. Sweeney slides up. Joey Zambati trying to drive underneath and pass him. Here comes your points leader, Cody Catellis, with a great run down the backstretch. Joey Zambati to the lead off of turn 4. Jake Dietz into 2nd. Zambati washes up into turn 2. Good run off the bottom for Jake Dietz. Jake Dietz is going to nose ahead into turn 3. Zambati tries to slam the door and rotate through the bottom of 3 and 4, but instead he'll slide up. Timing and scoring has Jake Dietz in the lead by 0.02 of a second. Zambati back around on the high side of 1 and 2. Dietz takes the lead once more down the backstretch. Dietz is able to rotate the bottom of the turns, whereas Joey Zambati is sliding up out of the turns. Jake Dietz continues to lead on lap 4. Great battle out front between Jake Dietz and Joey Zambati. Out frontage, Jake Dietz, still your leader ahead of Cody Catellis. Both cars around the lap car now. Troy Norman, 2K of Jonathan Catellis slowed down the backstretch. Caution on the speedway. Dietz and Catellis wheel to wheel and door to door down the backstretch. Schneider and Zambati door to door. Catellis and Hutira door to door. The front 3 rows were still even as they entered turn 3. Dietz led that lap by 64 thousandths of a second. Catellis noses ahead off of 2 and down the backstretch. Your points leader is out front as they head into 3 and 4. Cody Catellis to the lead off of turn 4 on lap 14. White flag now for your points leader, Cody Catellis, ahead of Dietz, Schneider, Zambati, and Hutera. Good run for Brett McDonald, making his way back towards the front. Up into 6th, caution on the speedway. Jake Dietz has a lead down the backstretch. He'll try to slam the door on Cody Catellis through 3 and 4. At the stand, Jake Dietz back to the lead by 0.07 of a second. Both drivers trying to rotate out of 2. Good run off the bottom by Cody Catellis. Got a drag race into 3 and 4 as they come to the checkered flag. Cody Catellis and Jake Dietz. Checkered flag will wave for Jake Dietz.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. And stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.